Have you ever wondered how the next big market crash will happen? I'm not talking about a typical recession caused by rising interest rates or inflation. I am talking about a collapse unlike anything we have ever seen before. Well, turns out that according to many experts, it will be artificial intelligence that will eventually bring down the entire stock market. And while that might sound like science fiction, let me tell you this: AI is already having a major impact on the markets right now. So in this video, I want to share with you some recent headlines and data that show exactly how the AI revolution is already starting to crash the stock market today. And after that, I want to share with you what you can do about it so that you do not get left behind. Sound good? Well then make sure to subscribe for more updates. Now before we start, let me introduce myself. I am the host. I make videos that help you understand economics, investing, and the markets. Alright. So let's talk about how AI will crash the stock market. Now, before we get into that, I think it is very important for us to understand what kind of role AI will play in our world. Because here is the thing: if you look at all the hype around AI today, there seems to be two conflicting views about what AI is actually good for. On one side, you have people like Bill Gates who say that AI can help solve some of our biggest problems. Everything from curing diseases to fighting climate change, and even making cars safer. Then on the other side, you have people like Stephen Hawking and Elon Musk, who warn us that AI could spell the end of humanity as we know it. So which of these scenarios is more likely to happen? Well, the answer is probably somewhere in between these two extremes. But it's not impossible that AI could one day surpass human intelligence and capabilities. In fact, some experts believe that this could happen as soon as 2049. That's just 27 years from now. However, the good news is that AI is already being used today to solve some very real problems. For example, AI is being used in finance to detect fraud, assess risk, and make investment decisions. In fact, Goldman Sachs recently said that AI is transforming finance like never before, and they expect AI to have a bigger impact on the financial industry than any other technology in history. And that is because AI is already being used today in a variety of ways in finance. One of the most common uses for AI in finance is to detect fraud. This makes sense since AI is really good at spotting patterns and anomalies, which is exactly what you need to detect fraud. In fact, one study found that AI was able to detect fraud in real time with 85% accuracy. Another way that AI is being used in finance is to assess risk. This includes things like predicting whether a borrower will default on a loan or assessing the risk of a company going bankrupt. Again, this makes sense since AI is really good at analyzing large amounts of data and making predictions based on that data. One study found that AI was able to predict loan defaults with 90% accuracy. These are just two examples of how AI is being used in finance. There are many other use cases as well. And as AI continues to improve, we can expect even more use cases to emerge. This is why Goldman Sachs believes that AI will have such a big impact on the financial industry. However, not everyone is so optimistic about AI. Some experts believe that AI could pose a threat to humanity. We should not forget that the vast majority of AI research and development is being done by big tech companies like Google, Microsoft, and Facebook. These companies have a lot of money and a lot of incentive to develop AI because AI can help them do things like target you with more effective ads or make their products more convenient to use. However, this also means that these companies have a lot of control over AI and how it is used. And that is why some experts worry that AI could be used for nefarious purposes like creating deep fakes or automating jobs to the point where humans are no longer needed. Alright, so now that we've covered the basics of AI, let's get back to the topic of this video and talk about how AI is already crashing the stock market today. Now, there are a few different ways that AI is doing this, but the main way is through the use of AI-powered investment funds. These funds use AI to make investment decisions, and they're already starting to gain popularity among investors. In fact, one study found that AI-powered funds have outperformed human investors by as much as 30%. And that is not surprising, because AI has several advantages over human investors. First of all, AI is really good at analyzing large amounts of data and finding patterns that humans might miss. This means that AI can potentially make better investment decisions than humans. Secondly, AI is not subject to human emotions like greed or fear, which can often lead to bad investment decisions. Finally, AI can process information much faster than humans, which means that it can react to new information quickly and potentially make better real-time investment decisions. Now, you might be wondering how all of this is crashing the stock market. Well, here's the thing. As more and more investors flock to AI-powered funds, this is causing the prices of stocks to rise. Because of this, some experts believe that the stock market is in a bubble and that this bubble will eventually burst. So you might be wondering what you can do about this. Well, first of all, it is important to be aware of the risks of investing in AI-powered funds. Like anything else in investing, there is no guarantee that they will continue to outperform human investors. Additionally, they are still relatively new and unproven, so it is important to only invest money that you can afford to lose. Finally, it is also important to diversify your investments. Don't put all of your eggs in one basket. If you are considering investing in an AI-powered fund, make sure to do your research and choose a fund that is managed by a reputable company. Alright, so what do you think? Do you think that the stock market bubble will burst? Let me know in the comments below. Alright, so now let's get back to the video. Now, as I mentioned earlier, there are a few different ways that AI is crashing the stock market. One of the other ways is through the use of AI-powered trading algorithms. These algorithms use AI to make trading decisions, and they are already starting to gain popularity among traders. In fact, one study found that AI-powered trading algorithms generated annual returns of 40% over a 5-year period. And finally, AI is also crashing the stock market through automation. As AI becomes more and more advanced, it is automating more and more jobs. This means that there are fewer jobs for humans to do, which can lead to unemployment. And when people lose their jobs, they often sell their stocks. This selling pressure can cause the stock market to crash. So what does all of this mean for you? Well, as I mentioned earlier, it is important to be aware of the risks of investing in AI-powered funds or trading algorithms. But don't panic. AI is not going to destroy the economy or cause mass unemployment anytime soon. However, it is important to be prepared and to take steps now to ensure that you are not left behind. So what can you do about all this? Well, the first thing you can do is learn about AI and how it works. This will help you understand the risks and opportunities that AI presents. There are a lot of great resources available online and in libraries, so take advantage of them. The second thing you can do is invest in companies that are working on AI. This is a great way to get in on the ground floor of this new technology. Some of the best companies to invest in include Nvidia, Tesla, and Microsoft. These companies are all leaders in the AI space and are well positioned to continue growing. Finally, don't forget about yourself. As AI becomes more advanced, it is important to keep learning and upskilling. This will help you stay relevant in the job market and make sure that you are not replaced by a machine. In conclusion, AI is already having a major impact on the stock market, and that impact will only grow in the future. By understanding the risks and opportunities presented by AI, you can position yourself to take advantage of this new technology. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content. I would also appreciate if you could leave a comment below with your thoughts on AI and the stock market. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next video.